Okay, how many stones are present? 46. Still some more stones have to come. We'll wait for some more time.
Modes of transportation.
Okay. Is it
Air.
visible with full screen? Everyone? Is it visible with full screen or no?
No, sir.
No. Now is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Everyone? सभी को visible है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. In the last class, what we have studied? Modes of transportation. What are the different modes of transportation? What are the different modes of transportation? Yes, anyone?
Roadways, railways, airways, and waterways.
Yes, roadways, railways, airways, and waterways. Which one is the that is slowest? Which transportation mode is very slowest?
Waterways.
Which one is the fastest?
Airways.
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 Which one requires a initial investment is very high?
Roadways.
Railways.
Roadways or railways?
Railways.
Railways.
Initial investment is very high for the railways. Okay, so we have seen in the last class what are the different types of modes and what are the advantages and disadvantages. So in your MCQ questions, it will be asked like that only. Okay, which one is the fastest, which one is the slowest, which one will give the maximum income to the nation, which modes of transportation will bring the maximum income to the nation. This maximum income, which one will carry the heaviest load? Railways. It means that will bring the maximum income to the your defense, from the defense. Okay, that is to the nation. Which modes of transportation is used at the defense level में कौन सा मोड यूज कर?
Airways.
Very good. Airways is used at the defense. Okay. So in the last class we were studying about all the advantages and disadvantages of this different types of modes. So now we will compare the difference between the roadways and railways. What will be the difference between these two? Okay. So first one is that is point of comparison. So we will take the comparison point and how that will affect in the railways and how that will affect in the railways. We will see. First one, suitability. So how railway will suitable, how roadways will suitable, we'll check. So suitability is traffic by bicycle, motors, scooters, trucks, and containers, etc. Okay, roadways will carry which type? All these two-wheelers, three-wheelers, four-wheelers, and multi-wheeler. Okay, but in case of railways, it will carry the traffic only by trains. Correct, na? So railway will carry only traffic by trains. But whereas roadways will carry traffic by bicycles, motors, scooters, trucks, containers, any. Okay, that is two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, or multi-wheels vehicle. Then coming to the width of right of way. Okay, so for the roadway and the railway, width required for the roadway is very large, and that for the railway is required less compared to the roadway. What is width of road? Width of road is in what? It is total. Okay, total width of the road. So your, if it is a road, okay, this is only roadway. It is meant for the traffic, but this is road margins. You studied the cross section of the roads, correct now? Huh? So
Yes,
from
sir.
this road boundary line to this road boundary line, the entire width is called as road width, correct? That is called as right of way. Okay, so this right of way is required for the roadway is very large. That is width is very large, and that for the railways width is very less as compared to the roadway. Is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is tractive resistance is high in case of roadways and low in case of railways. Tractive resistance means, so whenever vehicle is moving on the roadway, there will be ups and downs. Okay, that will create the resistance to the wheels vehicles. So the resistance to the wheels of the vehicle and the road surface is maximum in case of the roadway, and that will be the minimum in case of the railways. So if there is any vehicle is opposite vehicle is coming, okay, there is a sudden diversion will take place. If there is a road is diverting, okay, there is a circular curve or the reverse curve is there in the roadway, then there is a movement of the vehicle. When you take the movement, sudden movement of the vehicle, at that time there is a jerk in the vehicle. At that time you feel discomfort or uncomfort. So that type of uncomfortness is maximum in case of roadways. But such kind of jerk or the turnings, will you observe in the railway?
No, sir.
No, no. So it will be railway is smooth. It is almost smooth, or you can take it is a very low tractive resistance. Whereas in roadways there is a high tractive resistance. Then turning devices, yes. So turning devices not required, and it is in railway it is required. Turning devices means if you want to take the turn of the vehicle in case of a roadway, so as it is only vehicle will take, okay, we will not take any another turning devices. Whereas in case of the railways, we will take some other devices to turn the vehicles or the railways, or in order to रेल द ट्रैक रेल टर्न करने के लिए we will take some other turning devices, whereas in roads we will not take. So while putting the concrete only, there will be turn in the roads. In the economy, so less construction and maintenance cost, whereas high construction and maintenance cost for the railways. Yes, in order to construct the roadways, the initial investment is very less and maintenance cost will be very less. That is economical. Whereas railways, it requires very large number of initial investment, and also maintenance is also very high. Then rate of accidents. Where will be the rate of accidents are more?
Roadways.
In roadways, rate of accidents are more, and where will be the less?
Railways.
So in railways, it is very low. Okay. Then door-to-door transportation. Which one will give the door-to-door transportation?
Roadway.
Roadway will give the door-to-door transportation, and it will not give railway will not give the door-to-door transportation. What do you mean by door-to-door transportation? That is, so if there is a road, okay, that road can pass through one street to another street, one house to another house, okay, but such kind of roads, railway track will not be there inside the city. Inside the city रहते क्या? So house to house, every house को connection रहते क्या रेल का? नहीं
No,
ना.
sir.
So only road will connect each house to house. That is nothing but door-to-door services will provided by the roads, and it will not, door-to-door services will not be provided by the railways. Then which one is suitable? So okay, the same thing only we have taken. Turning devices, same thing only. Okay, so these are some of the difference between the roadways and railways. If in your offline paper, okay, if the paper is offline, then there will be one 3 marks to 4 marks question, that is write the differences between the roadways and railways. It will be asked like this. Okay, so next part is bridges. Can anybody tell me what is bridge? Have you seen this bridge? New York Bridge. Okay, can you tell me what is the definition of bridge? Yes, what you understood, just tell me whether it is right or wrong. Don't worry. Okay, आपको जो what do you know about the bridge? Tell me, anyone? Yes. Anyone? Roll number 10.
Which rise above the ground level for movement of vehicle.
Yes, it is a part of the structure which is raised above the ground level for the movement of the vehicle. Okay. Next, any other? Yes, any other than this definition? It is a structure which is constructed above the barrier, which is transferred from one point to the another point. Okay, so see, there is a city. Okay, here there is a city, and here there is a city. In between these two cities, there is a river. Okay, so how will you transport from one point to another point? So will you come by swimming? Okay, you can come by swimming. But if you want to take your material and all to this place, then how will you come? Okay, so roadway is not possible, railway is not possible. Okay, in that case you have to go for the bridges. You have to construct a structure over the barrier, and you have to do the bridges. Okay, and again over the bridge you can come by roadways. Okay, and you can come to this point, transportation. So we will study bridges and all. What is a bridge? First of all, so bridge is a structure built to span physical obstacles such as a body of water. Okay, bridge is a structure built to span. Okay, span means its length. Okay, built to span physical obstacles. किधर उधर physical obstacles रहता है ना उधर, of a body of water, valley or road, for a purpose of providing the passage over the obstacle without closing a gap below. Okay, so इधर से इधर देखो तो water है, so water flow हो रहे हैं, water is flowing without disturbing to the flow of water. We have to transfer the material from this point to this point. Okay, we have to come from this point to this point. It means we have to construct a physical span. Okay, physical structure, so that we will come from this point to this point without affecting the flow of the water. Or if there is a roadway is there, okay, there is heavy traffic is there, so if I want to construct a bridge, you can construct a bridge and you can come by bridge also. But नीचे का जो traffic है ना, movement of vehicle, that will be continue as it is. Okay, that will not affect it. See here, see there is a small lake is flowing. So without affecting the flow of the water, we have to construct a bridge. Okay, through this bridge, the vehicle will pass. Okay, this is the simplest bridge. This is the Pemban bridge. Bridge building is not a new science. The sophistication in the bridge building technology has been developing since the human civilization. When the human civilization started, from that point only the bridge is developed. Okay, so importance of bridge. Why bridge is provided? Okay, what is the important? So it connects the difficult terrain. Yes, if there is either एक terrain है, either एक terrain है, okay, difficult terrains. So if you provide this on bridge to this and this, so this will provide difficult terrain, connect difficult terrain, easy trade and transportation of goods. Yes, if there is a bridges, if there is a heavy traffic, in that case if you provide the bridge, so for the transportation of goods and all, that bridge will help. Easy trade and transportation of goods, reduce the traveling time. Okay, so if you have seen, so if at all Pune to Bombay, okay, Pune to Bombay, the city traffic is very high. Okay, this is normal route. Okay, if you connect a bridge and all, so it means there will be another modes of transportation. So through this bridge you can travel, and you can reduce your time, because here the traffic is very high. So if you come by bypass and all, your traffic time will save. For the military use, we will construct a temporary bridges. For political and economical importance, we will use the bridges. Less emission due to the displacement. Okay, if you want to remove the bridges and all, it will produce less emission. It will not be harmful. So this is the one of the bridge component. So I will take another figure, so which is clear one. So I will explain in that figure with each and every part of the bridge. Okay, so don't consider these parts of the bridges components. Okay, I will take another figure and I will explain everyone. Okay, so again, depending on the different types of different types or parameters, there is a classification of the bridges. So according to the flexibility of the superstructure, again there will be classification according to the position of the bridges of the floor. So if the floor of the bridge is deck side, that is deck slab. If it is through, okay, that is through slab. Okay, through bridge. According to the span of the relation, okay, that it is a minor bridge, culvert, minor bridge, moderate bridge, and long bridge. Okay, according to the span. According to the type of the superstructure, it means if the superstructure is made up of steel, then that is steel bridge. If the superstructure is made up of timber, then the timber bridge. If the superstructure is made up of concrete, then it will be RCC bridge. Okay, like that there will be classification. You will just come to know what are the different types. Okay, see, this is through bridge. Okay, so there is a trusses and all side. So within this, the bridge deck is floor is at the low level. Okay, at the deck slab only. Okay. The vehicles are moving through the bridge. It is called as through bridge. Okay, if the vehicles are moving upward of the bridge, then that is called deck slab. See, what are the loadings on the bridges? Whenever you construct a bridge, see, whenever you construct any house, okay, house के ऊपर कौन-कौन सा लोड आते हैं? बिल्डिंग के ऊपर कौन-कौन सा लोड आते हैं?
Slab.
Okay, slab. Slab के ऊपर कौन सा लोड आते हैं? So if you consider this is a building, okay, okay, this is a building. So इसके ऊपर कौन-कौन सा लोड आते हैं? So there will be, first of all, there is a self weight of the slab, correct? Self weight of the slab. Again, so think that this is also self slab. Okay, so people are staying here also. Here also people are staying. So first of all, the dead load will come. Dead load means self weight of the slab, beam, column, and all. Okay, self weight will come. Next, that self weight is called as dead load. Okay, next one is live load will come on the building. My क्या बोल रहे वो building का. So live load means what? The people who are staying in the houses, that is called live na. Live, that is called as live load will come. And again there will be some floor finishing. Floor finishing means your tiles load will act. Okay, your materials, your furnitures, okay, all your furnitures will be there now in your home. That load will come under your superimposed load and all. Okay, in such a way, again, if the building is very tall, then there will be wind load. Correct? So if there is a earthquake prone area is there, your structure is built on a earthquake prone area, then there is earthquake forces on the structure. Similarly, there will be some kind of the loads on the bridges. So what are those loads? First one is dead load. What is dead load? That is self weight of the bridge. Okay, now, so by looking at this bridge, which type of bridge it is? It is steel bridge or timber bridge or RCC bridge? Which type of bridge? All this is. It is a, yes. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, so ये timber का है क्या और steel का है क्या और RCC का है सब? By looking at this one, steel है ये. Okay, these all are the steel channels or steel angle sections. Okay, this is steel bridge. So ये steel का है तो steel का self weight रहता ना? Self weight of the steel रहता क्या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that load is nothing but dead load. Okay, one of the load which is acting on the bridge is dead load. Second one is live load. What are the live load? The lorry is moving. Okay, this lorry is moving in this direction. This lorry is moving in this direction. This lorry will come and go. Okay, it means it is not a constant. It is fluctuating. All these kind of loads which are fluctuating is called as live load. Okay, this is live load. Then buoyancy pressure. Buoyancy pressure means, so if you consider water, okay, water, when you put your hands on the water, you will feel something which is pressuring on the body. Okay, so if you dive in a river for swimming, you feel that there is something, water pressure is acting on your body. Okay,
Yes, sir.
in the same way, so for this bridge, see, where will be the bridges? If there is a water and all, there will be water pressure. Okay, buoyancy, see, this is the water is flowing here. Okay, water is flowing here, the water will act on this one. Okay, so this is column for the bridge, okay, this column is surrounded by the water, correct now? That water will give some buoyancy pressure on the column, that pressure will act on the bridge. So there will be, so this is nothing but pier cap. It means a column को ऊपर जो cap रहता है ना, that is called as pier cap. It is okay. So dead load will come. This is dead load will come. If there is a movement of the vehicle का wheel, that is live load will come. Okay. Next, water. This column is surrounded by the water. Then there will be pressure, buoyancy pressure. Okay. So in the same way, the water is flowing. If there is a waves, high waves will come. That water will hit the column. Then that will be water pressure. There is a difference between the water pressure and buoyancy pressure. Buoyancy pressure is, it is surrounding the column. If the column is immersed in the water, through surrounding the column, there is a buoyancy pressure. But when the waves are high, tides are high, that waves will come and hit the column. That is nothing but water pressure. Okay. Okay. So that is one buoyancy pressure you have seen. You have seen dead load, you have seen live load, you have seen buoyancy pressure, you have seen water pressure. So next one is wind pressure. If there is a heavy wind is blowing, then that will be touching the your bridge component, and that will be affecting your bridge. That is kind of load you have to consider. Then seismic load. Seismic means what? Seismic means what? What is seismic? Anybody? पता है seismic? Don't know. Okay. Does anyone seismic पता है? Earthquake पता है सभी को? क्या बोलते हैं
Yes,
हिंदी में?
sir.
Earthquake को क्या बोलते हैं? Yes, हिंदी में, मराठी में क्या बोलते हैं earthquake को?
भूकंप
भूकंप.
भूकंप.
मराठी में भूकंप, कन्नड़ में भी भूकंप बोलते हैं, कन्नड़ा में. सो हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? बोचार. करेक्ट है ना? हाँ, हिंदी में बोचार बोलते क्या? यस सर, नो. I don't know. Your friend is playing here. He is attending offline classes. Okay. बोचार. Okay. In कन्नड़ा में भी we will call it as भूकंप. Okay. मराठी में भी भूकंप. Okay. That is called as earthquake. Earthquake को क्या बोलते हैं? Seismic. Okay. Earthquake को wave रहते हैं ना, that is called as seismic waves बोलते हैं. Earthquake का force रहता है ना, so earthquake force भी बोलते हैं, that is seismic load भी बोलते हैं, और seismic force भी बोलते हैं. That is, if there is earthquake is happening, that will also lead to some of the weight on the structure. Okay, that's called as earthquake load. Earth pressure. Earth pressure means if your structure, okay, I will show you here. So see here. So there is a water traffic is flowing here. There is a column. So other than water, either earth soil hai to, okay. If this is filled by soil, this is filled by soil. Okay, इधर क्या है? इधर flow of traffic है. Okay, इधर soil है तो soil का pressure इसके ऊपर वो था ना, apply होता. That is earth pressure बोलते हैं. The pressure which is exerted by the earth is called as earth pressure. Okay, earth pressure भी act होता है. So that we should consider while designing. So earth pressure. Centrifugal pressure means, so when there is a turning is happening, at the same time you will feel the centrifugal force. So okay, if there is a bridge is like this, okay, so when the vehicle is turning at that time, some centrifugal force will act. So whenever on thermal forces, so when the temperature is very high, so this is a steel structure. Okay, the steel component will become heated up. So we have to consider thermal forces also. So all these forces are considered in the design of the bridges. Okay, so these are important. Okay, in the MCQ questions, which type of loadings are considered in the bridges? You will give dead load, live load, buoyancy load, all. Okay, you should represent all. Okay, so next one is planning of for a bridge. So whenever you are planning, or if you want to provide a bridge, so how will you start? Okay, that you have to start. So first one is three-dimensional of structure or sequence of planning. Okay, so whenever there is a planning, there is scientific dimension, social dimension, technological dimension. So you don't worry about this one. Planning you should consider. So how to start a bridge? Okay, so think that there is a Solapur to Pandharpur city. Okay, so from the Solapur to Pandharpur, okay, there is a river in between. Near to Pandharpur, there is a river, है ना?
Yes.
river? River?
Chandrabhaga.
Chandrabag river. Okay, so there is a river. So when you are coming by the road, so if there is a river is flowing, okay, there is an obstruction. So how, whether will you go away from the road and will you come like this? So but the river is flowing like this. The river is flowing like this. So how will you come to this place? Will you fly and you will come by the bridge? Will you construct a bridge, or how? Or
Construct the bridge.
you will construct an airport here and here? Will you construct an airport?
No, sir.
No, sir. Will you come, that is ऐसे रोड को बनाते क्या? इधर से इधर रोड है. ओके, रोड है इधर. सो रोड से इधर ऐसे फुल हिली टाइप ब्रिज बना के ऐसे करते क्या? नहीं ना. सो यू हैव टू कंस्ट्रक्ट ए ब्रिज. सो here you have to construct a pier, here you have to construct a pier, and over that you have to put a bridge, and here you have to move like this. Okay, so in that case, how to start? Okay, I want to construct a bridge. Okay, I got that point. Okay, solution is bridge construction karne ka. So how to start and how to end the project? Okay, just a minute. So first of all, you have to study about the study of the study the need of the bridge. So whenever you are starting the bridge, so you have to study why bridge is constructed. Need, what is the need? Kyun chahiye bridge? Okay, see, there is a Solapur to Pandharpur, there is a river is flowing. Okay, river is flowing, so I want to construct a bridge. Okay, why you have to, the need of the bridge. See, आपका education start कर दिया. Okay, from the first standard to till you have come to the degree. Why you are studying? You should have some your thought in your mind, no? So आपको मैंने स्टडी होने के बाद जॉब मिलता है, जॉब मिलने के बाद मुझे लाइफ लीड करने के लिए अच्छा होता. सो समथिंग विल बी देयर इन योर माइंड. इसके लिए हम सब लोग स्टडी कर रहे हैं. वैसे ही व्हाई you want the bridge, you should know. Then assess the traffic requirement. Yes, so initially there is a road is going. Okay, so if there is a river is there, so you have to construct a temporary traffic road, and you have to move this traffic to this side first, and again you have to construct a bridge. Okay, assess the traffic requirement. Location of the study. Yes, where I have to construct a bridge, that is important. Okay, the entire, the river is flowing here. Okay, where you have to construct a bridge, that is important. Okay, so you have to do the survey, and where the river is flowing straight away, then in that condition you have to construct a bridge. Whenever there is a bend in the river, okay, whenever there is a bend in the river, you have to try to avoid the such kind of bends. See, bend means the river is flowing like this. Okay, the river is flowing like this, the river is flowing like this, the river is flowing like this. Okay, so if the Solapur to Pandharpur you are coming. Okay, so if there is a road like this, so if you want to bridge, construct a bridge here, it is not at all useful. So try to avoid the bridge on the bend side. Okay, you have to turn your roads You have to turn your roads, and now the river is straight in this case. Okay, you have to construct a bridge here, and again you have to turn your road. Okay, you have to remember this point always. So you have to construct a bridge in such a way that there should not be bend in the river. Okay, so for that reason we have to do the location study and all. Then study of the alternatives. Yes, this is one more. So if you want to move from go from the one point to another point, there will be a 3-4 route. Okay, so this is called as alternative. If you want to construct a bridge, you should have more than 2 or 3 paths. Okay, एक ही path को don't agree or don't decide only on one path. You should take some alternative. Which one is the best? So आप लोग अभी engineering को आ गए. So before coming to the engineering college, you have chosen some colleges, no? Which one is the good, giving good technical knowledge? Which one is campus is free from ragging? Which one will be campus is providing a good placement and all? So there will be some alternative, no? So similarly, whenever you are constructing the bridges and all, there should have some alternatives. Study of the alternative. Then shortlisting feasible alternatives. Okay, if you have 3-4 alternatives, among them 3-4, you have to shortlist something. Shortlist on. Then developing concept plans for alternatives, including the choice for the material, span, and arrangement. Okay, so among the alternatives आपके पास था ना, you have to do the develop the concept of planning. Okay, so in terms of materials देखने का, span देखने का, and arrangement देखने का. Okay, where the material is available nearby the city. In that case, you have to construct the bridges and all. Okay, alternatives all you have to check. Preliminary design and costing. Okay, before constructing the bridges and all, you have to do design and costing. So design means you have to find out the materials. Okay, and thicknesses, dimensions and all. You have to costing means estimation and costing. So कितना materials चाहिए, कितना amount होता. Okay, we have to do estimation and costing before construction only, and you have to do evaluation of the alternatives. Okay, एक ही स्ट्रक्चर को नहीं करने का. So आपके पास जितने अल्टरनेटिव था ना, वो सभी को कंस्ट्रक्शन करने का, उसमें से which one is economical, we have to select that one. And also risk analysis. So this risk analysis, when you come for the final year and all, you will study in detail about this one and find the final choice. Okay, so you should have first some alternatives. Among these alternatives, you should have shortlist. Among the shortlist, you should have design plannings. Okay, in terms of materials, in terms of spans, in terms of labors. Okay, all the things you have to do the developing plannings and all. So preliminary design करने का, estimation करने का, evaluation करने का. Then there is a risk analysis, and सब भी देख के you have to do final choice. Then finding the resources, detailed survey design. Okay, in order to construct a bridges and all, it requires a huge amount of investment. Correct? Bridge is not so small. So 10 lakh में 20 lakh में एक house बना सकते, but you cannot construct the bridges and all because the span will be very high. River में वगैरह, so span will be very high. It is very costly. Okay, you should have resources, and you should do detailed survey design. Next one is implementation, including the preparation of the bid document, fixing the agency, construction, and commissioning. Yeah, so after detailed survey and design, you alone cannot go and construct the bridge. You have to do the contract. Okay, you have to do the tendering. You should give the contract to some agency. Okay, so he will start documenting and he will fix the agency. He will start the construction, and after construction he will hand over to you. Okay, this is the procedure for constructing the bridges. Sequence. Is it clear, everyone? How will be the bridge construction? कैसे चालू होते हैं? So always this bridge construction, is it private, started by the private or in government? Bridge कौन construction करते हैं? Private or government?
Government.
Yes, government will give the order, and government will not go and construct a Akhila. So what he will do? He will give contract to someone that is to the private body. Okay, like a L&T company, like Shapurji company. Okay, there will be big construction industry. He will give order or contract to the some company, and that company will lead entire construction. And after completing that one, he will transfer to the government authority. Okay, that is the planning for a bridges and all. Is it understood how the bridges will be constructed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in case आपके घर पे सामने वगैरह, so when you are moving from one place to another place, so if you want to have a construction of a bridge and all, you should approach to a particular political party. Okay, that particular party will approach to the higher authority, MLA, MPs and all. There will be discussion in the cabinet meeting and all. After discussion, there will be sanction to the government office. And so if you are a civil engineer in this class, then it is very good opportunity to go under the bridge in construction and all. Because nowadays there are so many people who are working in building structures and all. So this is one of the scope in the industry, bridge designing. Okay, aesthetic of bridges. See this kind of bridges and all. Okay, external appearance, internal view, sequential bridge. So there are different types of bridges. Okay, I will give in next class and all. So with the figure I will show. Okay, what are the different types of bridges and all. See, this is one of the bridge. This is called arch bridge. Okay, so the span is like arch shape. The bridge is span is upar hai dekho. So this is vehicles are moving at the upwards. Okay, on the slab. So below the slab there is a arch type structure. So what are these one? These are the trusses. So in the engineering mechanics, have you studied about trusses?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the trusses. So is it a 2D or 3D? This is three-dimensional. Okay, three-dimensional figures. Okay, so here आपको vehicle movement हुआ तो the load will transfer. So you have to find out the member force in the members by which method? How many methods are there?
Two methods.
Yes, very good. What are those?
Joint
Joint
and
method and section method.
Yes, by method of joints and by method of sections. Okay, that you will see in detail on that. So this is one of the example. Okay, before to construct this one, you have to do the design and all. Okay, how many loads will come? Okay, वो load आए तो कितना members provide करने का? What is the length? What is the width? What will be the connection? How will be the connection? Is it which type of connection it is? Which type? Is it fixed or pinned or a roller? Which type of connection?
roller and hinged.
Yes, it is for the end to end. It is roller and hinge, but one member to another member there will be pinned connection, or it is called as hinged connection. So guidelines is beauty and stability, bridge and environmental interaction, material choice, moderate lightning. Okay, so this will be some of the guidelines and all. Okay, steel bridge. So steel bridge. So some will. So this steel bridge will see later. Just see the figures and all. Okay, check this steel bridge. So there are two types. One more. Depending on the position of the slab, there are two types of bridges. One is deck slab, one is through slab. If the slab is at the bottom level, then it is called as through slab, because vehicles are moving inside your bridge. Okay, inside your trusses. If the vehicles are moving at the top of the bridge, then that is called as deck slab. This is through slab. Like there will be like, okay, I will just draw the drawing now. Okay, this is kind of truss, correct? This kind of truss. This kind of truss. So think that there is a straight portion it is. So if the floor of the bridge is here height, okay, the floor is at the floor of the bridge, vehicles are moving at the floor of the bridge, then it is called as deck slab. sorry, through slab. If the vehicles are moving, if it is the reverse side, reverse, it means like this. Okay. I'm just drawing random. Okay. If the vehicles are moving like on the at the top of the truss and bridge, then it is called as it is deck slab. It is deck slab. Okay, it is through slab. Okay, that is one steel classification that we will study later. Okay, so this is RCC slab, RCC bridges. So this will be some of the highest codal provisions. Again, there will be suspension bridge. This is a schematic diagram. So this is will be the towers or foundation. This will be the column. Okay, column for the bridges. And column को क्या बोलते हैं? Pier बोलते हैं हम. So this will be a foundation for the your columns. And over this one there will be bridge cap. Okay, that is called deck kind of. Okay, there will be some of the comparison between the steel bridge, RCC bridge. We will study later. And how bridge will fail. Okay, why it will fail, that we will see. And how to maintain the bridges. All this one we will study later. Have you seen this kind of bridges? In Mumbai? Mumbai में मिलेगा ना?
Yes, sir.
Pune, Mumbai.
Yes.
Straight bridge. Okay, see there is a river and all. Okay, if the river width is very large, at that time you can see what is the length of the bridge, 1.49 kilometer. And what is the width of the bridge, 7.31 bridge. So this is called as piers. So in case of bridges, we will not call it as a column, it is actually pier. Okay, so remaining things we will study in the next class. Okay, that is just about the steel bridges and RCC bridges we will take. Now it is still 10 minutes is there. This one I was seeing. Just see it. Steel bridge में क्या रहता है? Steel bridge is largely used for in the construction of the bridge for short as well as long span. Again, there depending on the span. Depending on the span, there are different types. If the span is denoted by L. If the L is less than 6 meter, then that is called as culvert. Okay, just a minute. Then it is called a culvert. Have you seen culvert? Culvert देखे क्या आप लोग? If the span is less than 6 meters, then it is called a culvert. If the span is more than 6, if the L is more than 6, if the L is more than 6 meter and 6 meter and less than 6 to 20 meter, then it is called as short bridge or minor bridge. Okay, minor bridge. बाद में क्या बोलते हैं? Major bridge. So it is more than 20 and it is moderate bridge and more than 20 and also it is there. Okay, steel bridge, if it is short and long, for short and long spin, maximum construction is with respect to steel. So steel bridge is recommended. So steel bridge has been recognized as economic option for a range of bridge, for long span bridge, railway bridges, foot bridges, and medium span bridges and all. Okay, so for all these cases, we will recommend the steel bridges. The world's first cast iron bridge was built at Telford University. Telford is a city in the America. Okay, in 1779 by Abraham Darby. Okay, so world's first cast iron bridge was built in the Telford city. Okay, this may be your MCQ question. Where the world's first cast iron bridge was constructed? It is on Telford city. Okay, this city word you have to remember. in 1779. Steel bridges now have a proven lifespan extending to well over 100 years. So steel bridges have give the lifespan of more than 100 years. Okay, so that's why we are preferring maximum it is steel bridges. And classification, again there will be some of the classification in the steel bridge. Steel bridges are classified according to the type of the traffic carried, type of the main structural system, position of the carriageway relative to the main structural system. Okay, depending of the type of the traffic, means which type of traffic it is carrying. Again there is a classification. The maintenance of the structural system, type of the main structural system, then position of the carriageway. Okay, carriageway means this is slab. Okay, so where it is at the floor of the bridge, then it is called as through bridge. If this is on the top of the bridge, then that is called as a deck slab and all. Okay, so RCC slab, RCC ka we will take it in the next class. So there will be a small portion. Okay, we will take this one slide. RCC bridge. Again, there will be different codes for the RCC and steel. So in the RCC bridges are the earliest form of bridges. They are easy to construct. Easy to construct. Arches are preferable where bending moment is more. Okay, so whenever the bending moment is more, in that case we are preferring arch bridges, and they are easy to design. Okay, so what is this arch? What is bending moment? When you come for a higher study, at that time you will study. It is a point on the that is civil and mechanical. Site selection for the RCC bridge. So एक RCC bridge construction करना है तो what are the points? The point should be straight reach of the stream. Yes, what is this meaning? So if the river is flowing like this, if the river is flowing, so if there is a bend like this, there is a bend like this. Okay, so wherever you are constructing the bridge, so wherever you are constructing the bridge, the river should be straight. Okay, the river should be straight like this. Okay, here you can construct the bridge. River should be straight reach of the stream. Good foundation. Yes, the foundation for this bridge should be, it is good. Well defined firm embankment. Embankment means इसका बाजू इधर soil है ना, it should be firm, means strong. Minimum width of crossing. So when the river is flowing, okay, see, when this is the river is flowing. Okay, think that the river is flowing like this. Okay, like this flowing. Okay, general, I'm randomly I'm taking. So you have to select a bridge site in such a way that the width of the river is small. Width of the river is small and it should be straight. There should not be any bends and all. Okay, minimum width crossing should be there. And approaches means, approach means from the road to the bridge, the approach should be easy. Okay, from road to bridge, approach should be easy. So these are all the points you have to consider in case of RCC bridge sites. It's not only, it's not always possible to provide the straight deck. Okay, when horizontal curves are to be provided, the following design is speed is to be considered. Okay, if it is not possible to provide the same straight bridge, okay, in that case you have to provide this IS codal provisions. Means your speed should not be exceed this one. Design speed. Okay, this is just, it is given, it is not necessary. So suspension bridge we will take up in the next class. Okay, suspension bridge and remaining parts, and I will show the parts of the different parts of the bridges in the next class on. Okay, so we'll stop now. So remaining things will continue in the next class. Just I will take the attendance. Roll number 11, 12, 22, 26, 32, 59. Okay, 62. Absent numbers 11, 12, 22, 26, 32, 59. Okay, these are the absent numbers. Okay, is it clear to everybody? Yes, everyone. So I will update PPT. So I will add some more corrections and all. I will do some of the figures in the PPT and I will upload today evening. Okay. Have you seen your ISC marks, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have uploaded MCQs. Have you checked MCQ on second chapter? All of you.
Yes, sir.
Go through those MCQs. Okay. So if your final exam is on the MCQ, then those are important MCQs I uploaded. Okay, from the second chapter, entire second chapter. Okay. So we'll stop now. We'll continue in the next class. Okay. Is there anything to ask me? किसी को कुछ प्रॉब्लम डाउट वगैरह है क्या? Anybody? Roll number 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Avinash, Siddharth, Deepraj, Pratmesh, Sandeep. Okay, fine. We'll stop now. Okay. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you all. Can I wind up? Yes or no?
Yes.